Hello YouTube, welcome back to Resident Evil 7. Now, our objective is clear. Our mind is focused, our eyes can see. Today, we kill a little bitch. Let's do this! Okay, first we'll start off with, I have got no idea what we're going to be doing because we've got no items! Ah, joy. But, as we've worked out quite clearly, we can run around stuff and things and peeps. Into the depths. Achievement unlocked. Okay, so there's a couple of questions we need to ask ourselves. As we've been dealing with the family, there's a couple of things we still haven't really dealt with. And that would be the woman, the bloke, and, of course, Evelyn. Considering that we've just spoke to Jack, I'm presuming that he's still alive. What the hell? These dead fish. These are all dead fish. So we're going back into the house. Okay, no problem with me. Still not really got anything though. Enhanced handgun ammo. There was a collapse in the Patterson mine. Tuan and Beckford are dead, and Huxley will never walk on his own again. Old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. The company's not going to send us any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. I can't wait to go back to the old country. Abercrombie salt mine. I've picked up like machine gun rounds, but I haven't actually got anything else. Psychostimulants. Are they watching us from that helicopter?
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports using the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
Okie dokie. Ship, swamp, lab. Please tell me all my items are in here. You've taken me as things. They are. They're all here. Yes! Yes! Oh, so yeah! I got all my items back! You want my name? I got it all back. Anyway, so let's start off and let's think about this rationally, okay? We need to keep this. Obviously, it's important. So, first things first. I don't understand why you'd want the weakened handgun. Really don't. No, it wasn't the M19. Yeah, it was the M19. That was the stronger handgun. And we need handgun ammo. Be very useful. Machine gun. I'm not going to really bother with a machine gun. I don't really need that either. Just, where's my shotty? Where's my shotty? My shotgun shells back. Strong chemical fluids. First aid. That'd be useful. Knife. I've got some chem fluids. Yeah, I'll take the chem fluids. Do I have any herbs? I'm pretty sure. Yes, 2 herbs. Fantastic. What's survival knife? Yeah, I'll get rid of the folding knife and I'll keep the survival knife. I don't need the grenade launcher. I shouldn't really keep the machine gun ammo. Strong chemical fluid, P19 machine gun. I'll probably end up saving that to the end when we actually got like everything. We're on the final stretch. I don't know how to make shotgun rounds. Or solid fuel and supplements. Do I have supplements? I have 3 supplements. 1 strong chem fluid. Well, at least that way I have some way of making ammunition, I suppose. Let's sort it. That seems a bit more organised. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So I've got 3 antique coins. Can I get anything for 3 antique coins? What is that? Steroids. Increase max health, and that's stabilizing, reducing speed. I suppose there's nothing wrong with increasing max health. Let's do that. Let's increase our max health. Stabby, stab, stab! Okay. So, investigate the mine hideout. And a save point. Let's do this. Put the arm down. There you go. I suppose really I could have run around them, but okay, there's more of them. Is it just you? No, I got 2 of them. Okay. Is that it? Looks like it. There's no real reason to fight. I'll just be wasting my ammo. So why am I in a mine anyway? What is the actual reason why I'm in a salt mine? seriously, let's think about it. Why the am I in a salt mine? See? People say that I don't know what I'm doing with my games. Quite clearly, I knew what I was doing there. Forcing it to kill himself. Okay. Not got many handgun rounds. I think I may have chosen the wrong combination of items. Very little of actually defending. I really should start learning to defend. More bombs. Useful, especially for taking out the big walking guys to explode. Dude, that thing seriously just watch as I just did that. Yeah, I really should have brought more weapons with me. Probably would have been the smart thing to do. Swinging, swinging, swinging. I'll get it eventually. Damn it, Ethan. I think that may be too low for me to crouch under. Yeah. fuck, if he's down here. Huh. Sent Friday the 16th January 2015 at 18 minutes to 1. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks that she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's also about as stupid as one too. Mum and Dad are totally under though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in the cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Maya's her favourite and all. But she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. I think Maya's her mummy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street and add her to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I've got to clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting grey hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Right. Is Evie the grandparent? I can't read that. 10 minutes after dose, death. Necrotoxin, E-series, danger dosage test. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. 12 minutes after dose, cell sillification. Really? Wait. This isn't a salt mine, this is a fucking lab. Necrotoxin. Destroy cells of any object based on the E-series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do it by placing a sample of E-series cells into the necrotoxin container. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling for those organisms the moulded, made of mould and also moulded in a shape. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum would be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore dispose of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behaviour is obsession with the concept of family. In experience, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she was really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme of her mental control? This is speculation, but it could just be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentiment sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Okay, so I've kind of got the understanding of what's going on here. The project was investigated in... Let's go back to the first one. What's on here? The report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets, herefore referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly take over the cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we've removed arms and legs from test subjects and found they were able to cope with the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under the complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage will be extremely difficult. Alright, now the big one. Let's do this. This project was investigated in 2000 as one of several concepts of the company's NextBAS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assets from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is the ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the Blur and even Blur's organisation chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed if not for the discovery of the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutimicete. Fuck it. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was introduced the mutimicete genome to pre-stage 4 human embryo and performed cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The consultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability and the impractical and faulty. Series A through D to the perfected E series, a common appearance were selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first eerie specimen, named Eveline, has proved capable of secreting the mutimicide from her tissue at will. It is also a note that Eveline's mutimicide imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into host organisms. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Eveline achieves and maintains this control. But the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for querum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Pseudomonas bacteria. Fucking hell, this is awful. Eveline's control exerted in a series of discrete stages. The first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Eveline, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the phantom Eveline appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilations and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps break down the mind's natural barriers to Eveline's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutimicete infection has progressed through the body's cells to the body. Them were big words. I've got no history with medicine, guys. I do not know these terms. Oh my god, it's Abram! Yes! Right. I've got to think about this logically now, because we're going into this next area. And I'm being given lots and lots of, I can't even describe it. I'm being prompted, like, in my back of my mind to take everything. Basically, guys, I think this is going to be a big fight. Big fight. Call it gut instinct. Machine gun ammo. Do I have any more shotgun ammo? Let's sort this. I'm going to need the actual machine gun itself. That'll be very useful to go into it. The remote bombs, let's take more of those. You never know, they're going to come in handy. Strong first aid meds. I'll get rid of the normal ones. Get rid of that. Do I need any of these? No, I do need herbs. Really don't need the knife. Do I need anything else? Just go through the ammo. Have I got machine gun? I've got 4 rounds of machine gun ammo. Do you know what? Fuck it. It's only 4 rounds. I'm going to end up using them anyway. I've got full first aid. Let's take strong first aid anyway. Why the hell not? Do you know what? I don't know why I'm there. Grenade launcher. God, that's a lot. I've now got a lot of stuff on me. Honestly, all this just to put down a little girl. Ha! Save. What's that called? Kill Evelyn with the E necrotoxin. Right, okay, guys, so we're preparing ourselves for the final encounter. I believe. May not happen. May happen. Meh. So, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can subscribe down below to get updates from me when I'm about to release the next episode, which will probably be the destruction of Evelyn. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time. There's my stop recording button. Ha! See you later, guys.